What's up guys, Mega Bleeder here, back with all the mods 1, and today we're going to get into the end. Let's get started. First thing that we're going to go over is what we did between episodes. So I worked more on our Botania area, cleaning it up. As much as I love my little kind of custom trees here, I did go ahead and grow some of the trees from Farmcraft. So we've got the silverwood tree and the greatwood tree here. And I decorated our area here some more. Set up a little bit of mana automation. I did make that mana distributor so that our mana spreaders now are all firing into that. And then it's evenly distributing between these mana pools. I also crafted the Rosa Arcana, and if you look down at my experience, you can see that it will drain that out to create mana. Probably work later on more on automating this. We can use our bottles of enchanting to feed this. I kind of incorporated a little water feature here. This is a magical essence from Ars Magica 2. I thought that looked really cool and kind of looked cool flowing down through there. So this looks a lot nicer. And here is what it looks like at night. So I used some of those FUD lamps. They do have an invisible option, so they're kind of hidden up here in the tree to illuminate our area, make it look really nice. I think it looks pretty neat. I'll probably try and decorate it some more with some of the flowers from Botania. Kind of like making the area look nice. I thought it didn't quite do Botania justice the way it was set up before. You know, I put a ton of work into the Astral Sorcery area, and I felt like the Botania area needed a little bit more love as well. Also, between the episode, I went ahead and did some more work on the Botania area. Got a zombie here. So I did some work, or not the Botania area, the Blood Magic area. So, as you can see, this looks a lot different. I used some black blocks in here to kind of decorate it so it looks creepy going in. We've got a stairwell that leads down. We've got some dark glass. I think it looks pretty neat. I did go ahead and finish out the tier 4 altar with our bloodstone bricks. We had to use the bound blade to make that. So you activate this and you'll kill mobs to be able to get those. I did set up some automation here to let it run because I did build the ritual, the Well of Suffering. So we can see here it is just damaging these zombie mobs and it's creating blood or life essence. So that guy can go back in there. If I put this in here and let's say increase this to 192, if we put the stone in there, it'll automatically transfer and it will do its thing, turning into blank slates. So I let this run for quite a while to fill up on some slates. We will definitely need more blank slates because in Blood Magic there is a tank. One of these takes blank runes. Each blank rune obviously takes 2 of the blank slates. And then this tank tiers up. It takes 2 of the tier 1 to make a tier 2. And then it just keeps growing from there all the way up until tier 16. And it's a huge tank. And then this is used for the creative fluid storage block. So we are definitely going to have to really set this up at some point. And what I could actually probably do is just throw all of this stone in here. And then I'm going to turn that off. So it will just turn all of this stone into these blank slates. And then eventually I'll probably set up an export bus on this to make it continue running. But we are looking to go to the end. So I've got some items here. I went ahead and crafted a Flux Infused bow. This was pretty simple to set up. Flux Infused Electrum, super simple. We already have an automation set up for the Fluid Transposer and Destabilized Redstone. Also, the Flux Crystals are really simple to craft. It's also the Fluid Transposer with the Destabilized Redstone. So that's pretty simple. So we've got the bow. I made a shield. I'm not sure if it's going to make a difference. Got us a bunch of Eyes of Ender to fill up the portal. We've got some Ender Pearls. Our Flux Capacitor, I went ahead and enchanted with Holding, just so it can hold some more power. And I'm also going to take the Digital Miner and the Advanced Power Cell, because the Digital Miner, I have gone through and set up all the configs for the Tinker's Alloy ores. So when we go into the end, we have some ores here that we're going to be looking to get out of there. So we're going to take this guy. That way we can also mine those out. But what I'm going to do is head on over to the entrance of the end portal, and I'll meet you there. Alright, so I've got our end fortress kind of marked here. I went ahead and hunted this down before, and this actually leads into a cavern. So if we look on our mini-map, we can see that the portal is right over here. And that's right here. So what we're going to do, and I'm not sure if the dragon is the same in this pack, if it's just a vanilla dragon fight, or if it's going to be particularly challenging. So what I'm going to do is come in here, and I'll come back after this gets loaded. And here we are in the end. The Ender Dragon looks pretty normal. We've got some zombies here that have Ender Armor Plus gear. Is he going to drop that? Oh, the scales. Okay, so I can get that from these zombies, huh? That's pretty neat. What is this stuff? End Lapisaur. We're going to have to kill the dragon to get rid of that, so we can really see what our blocks that we're looking at are. What is this? Is this a meteor? This is a meteorite block. Okay. So the dragon is here. Looks like it's going to be pretty much a normal fight. That was loud. So let me scoot back. I don't know if we can shoot through here in this version. Oh, doesn't look like it. I forgot to bring bottles to get Dragon's Breath. Do we need Dragon's Breath? Nano Beacon, Void Crystal, Ender Star. Do we need this for anything? Advanced Rings. Some potions there. Oh, we do need it for this. Okay. Let's see. And some gear here. Is there a way that we can get Dragon's Breath? No. I think we can get it from Woot. What are the crystals, the end crystals? These cost a nether star. Oh, they're dropped by shulkers, though. Okay. So we'll say that's good. I did forget bottles. But that's okay. We can respawn the dragon. One more crystal. Suppose I could put the shield on. this guy. One more shot. Alright, so he's dead. We got some Endermen that are a little bit upset at us. Come on. There we go. So let's collect everything. All of our experience, a couple of ender pearls. Cool, cool. Awesome. We need one of these torches. We're going to move the dragon egg. Sweet. Alright, so we've got the dragon egg, so now we can go back and gold ore. What can we do with this stuff? We can cook it down into 2. Okay. Not super needed. Let's try putting this down just right here and see what we can get. Ooh, we got a bunch of ores. So we've got the abyssum, the aurorum, and I think that's all of them. Aurorium, palladium. Yeah. Okay, awesome. So I'm going to let this mine. Once this is done, we're going to try and go to an end city, and then we'll be back. Oh, there's a city. Alright, so we're going to take the dragon's head from in here. Ooh, you know what I should have done? I should have brought some soul vials. Let's see. He didn't drop any shulker shells. What's the other thing that they could possibly drop? Oh, the end crystal. Okay. What do you got? Some instant health. Look at that. He dropped an end crystal. Awesome. Some drones, some ambrosia. We don't need any of that. Protection, mending, iron wall. We don't need any of these. Maybe. Yeah, we don't need that because we do have iridium coming from our void ore miner. The drill core. Yeah, we don't need that. We will take the elytra. That we get from pop chorus fruit. Let's dump off some of the stuff we don't need. We don't need iron bars. We don't need that. Okay. Let's go see. If we can farm up some more of these end crystals from these guys. Alright, so I fully rated that and didn't find anything extra useful. So what we're going to do is go home and look at what's next. So emptying out my inventory here. I don't think there's anything in particular we need. The dragon egg will eventually use... Oh, yeah, we're going to use that for our acceleration wand. So let's put that over here. And we'll call that good. Let's see. Set down our digital miner, and we're going to take out these 3 stacks here. And also, I think I had a stack. No, I don't have a stack of that yet. Actually, I'm going to save those. We're going to put that back in our backpack. One of the materials that we need for the acceleration wand is this adamant ingot, which is an alloy of a lot of stuff from this here. Like we have to alloy that abyssum, the ezo, the osram, and then some meteorite fluid and molten obsidian to make this iox. The solarium is also a alloy that we need to get from some of those materials. But what I'm going to do is put these away. We'll put those there. We need to eat some food to get healed up. Awesome. Alright, so what are we looking at doing next now that we've killed the dragon? Okay, so here's what we're looking at. I want to use Woot to automate the wither. So I've programmed a bunch of the stuff here, but what we are going to need to do is kill the wither a bunch of times, because we need stars to be able to do that. What else? In Woot, we need a shard to create the crystal to spawn it. So let's see. Sit back and relax. We need a mob prism. So let's see, we need orange dye, which is simple, we've got that. And then we also, from Woot, need one of these guys. Can we craft that? What do we need here? The prism dye. We'll craft that guy, prism dye, we need a prism frame. Alright, attack to capture a mob. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to come over here. And I need glass. Is there any in here? No, but what we're going to do... That's the fuse quartz. Dark fuse quartz. I want to kind of enclose this that way, hopefully. And I'm hoping that the wither doesn't get out. Okay. So our mob grinder here should kill it. Excellent. That killed it. And then, bam, there we go. Another star. So actually what I'm going to do is break this mob grinder for just a second, because I do want to get one of those kills, one of the wither kills. Alright, so we got him killed. He did escape. Well, luckily our base is protected. So we're going to put our mob grinder back down. I believe it needs to be faced that way. We're about to find out. Now you just watch me kill the wither. And... ooh, it killed us. Okay, so... let's go ahead and get rid of that death point. I wonder if I can put soulbound on my angel ring. And that did not capture the wither. So we're going to try that one more time. Did that get him? It did not. So what I'm going to do is break this and make it one taller. Okay, so this time... This time he should not get out. We're going to break this. Let's get out our bow just in case. Okay. There we go. Ooh. He just broke that glass. That's not good. Let's get our spawner back, or our grinder back. Go ahead and kill him. We definitely don't want him getting out. I don't know how he broke those blocks. These should be protected, but whatever. Okay. So we've got some stars. Not sure if that's enough, but let's go find out. Because we need to make, from Woot, we need 82 of these. So that's not going to be enough. The white structure blocks. We need 11 more shards, which means we need 2 more stars. So I'm going to go get those 2 stars and be right back. Okay, so I think I have everything that we need. So... right click the layout block to cycle through different tiers. Okay, so craft yourself a layout block and place it 1 block above the ground. Okay, so I'm going to put that there. I didn't make the layout block yet, but I do have everything else. Layout block. Awesome. And if I click this, okay, it doesn't do anything. But if I place it down here, I can change it, and I need a tier 4. Okay, cool. Now, is there a way that, like, I can do that? So let's see. The spawner goes there. Controller goes there. If I put this here, okay. Okay, it's telling me all the blocks that I need. So I'm going to place these down and be right back. Alright, so I actually moved it over here. It was clearly too big to sit on top of that. But we even set up automation and everything for it. So underneath here, I've got power going in through this power cell, and this factory proxy, and these extenders. Our neighbors keep coming over to check out what we're doing. But that goes into here, and we can see that it takes 11,200 RF per tick, which is quite a bit. It does output into this inventory, so we'll see once this gets up to about 100%. We'll see the items pop up in here, boom, and then they get imported directly into the system. I am outputting wither skeleton skulls and soul sand above the controller. Those are the requirement for the recipe. And I have a detector here set to output a redstone signal when we have more than 512 stars. So that will actually turn off this exporter. So for storing those, I put them over here in a drawer. So I put max upgrades on this, but because of the way that I have that set up over there, we shouldn't ever have more than 512 nether stars. But you can see we're up to 37 now, and I believe they're all in there. Yep. Awesome. And we can actually... if we wanted to, we could have a couple of extra by doing that. So 43. Nice. So that is our nether star requirement. And I forget... oh, yes. Yeah, so we wanted to upgrade this guy here. So to upgrade this into the tier 3, or the tier 4, it needs 4 nether stars, but then also we need like 56 of these. So we need a lot of nether stars for that. And then obviously there are other things within Minecraft that use the nether star, which will be beneficial as we're going forward. The dragon egg mill, that would be pretty nice. We might end up setting up the rainbow generator. That would be kind of fun if you set up all of the generators from extra utilities. If we set up all of these generators down here, we can actually set it on a timer so that it will run. And then if we craft the rainbow generator, which takes all of those and all of those, while the rest of them are running, it'll actually create 25 million RF per tick, which is pretty crazy. That's pretty crazy. We might get to that point, but I think I might end up going with another power option before that, possibly using a mechanism reactor. We might set that up to get us a couple million RF per tick, because right now we're looking at, what do we have here? This guy is bringing in about 4,000 RF per tick, so that's all our diesel generator is making. And then this guy's making 30,000 RF per tick, so we're definitely going to need an upgrade from there. We do kind of struggle on being able to make enough power. This guy is turned off, but if I turn it on, it's going to charge up, and it is using, once it fully charges up, I believe something like 5,000 RF per tick. These pipes have to also fill up, so 11,000 RF per tick. And we can see here our battery can't even charge that fast. So he's pulling in 20,000 RF per tick. So we're actually using more than what we can pipe into ourselves. What I should probably do is set up some draconic crystals over here, but I think what I'll do just for now is break these so it can't output that much. And then I think the next thing that we'll look at is making a reactor. So this should start to fill up. We still have a net loss on power. And I think that's just because this guy right here is struggling to really input all the power into the system that it can. But we've got basically unlimited nether stars now because we've got soul sand on autocraft, and we've got wither skeleton skulls on autocraft. And what I can actually do is I could make this guy slower. Actually, in Woot there is the efficiency upgrade, so I can make it cost less. I just need a bunch of efficiency books. So I need 3 efficiency 1, 2 efficiency 2, and 2 efficiency 3 upgrades. So I'll probably do that between episodes. And then we'll look at possibly getting a little bit more automation done with our Botania, and then a big reactor set up from Mechanism. But that's going to be it for today. Thanks for stopping in.